And recording. Oh man, here we are, we're back to sickness.fm or something.
That was my best attempt at
I mean, that sounded like a pretty bad call.
Oh, good, because I would totally...
was
that was
alarming.
a fake, but I'm glad that my coof was appropriate.
It was quite the
that
coof.
good coof.
It was quite the coof. Here we are, we're back in the quarantine, in the zone.
The auto zone.
And I figured, why don't we finish Breath of the Wild?
Okay, wow.
Oh, we're doing like the challenge thingy.
Yeah, this is the secret zone.
Oh yeah. Fuck,
the
it's
1
been forever.
HP zone.
Oh, that's right. Because I was like, oh, why don't we go do the DLC stuff before we beat the game?
Yeah.
I have no idea what the controls of this game are now. Oh,
I was gonna
fuck.
say, this is not gonna be as easy as you think it's
I know
gonna be.
Link is like piloting a mech in this game to control him. I mean, I'm probably just gonna quit this DLC shit so that we can just finish the game. And just kind of beeline to the end of the game. It is cold. I made it too cold in this house.
Yeah, you made it mad cold.
How do I... Okay, hang glide. Man, this is neat. It's kind of derailing to be in this space.
That's why I was like,
Like,
are
where
you
the
sure
fuck
you want to
am
do
I?
that?
How do we get out of here?
Help! Get me out of here!
Oh god,
Somebody
I've been playing
help!
so much
Fuck!
PlayStation. And
Get me
now
out of
this
here!
Wii U gamepad.
For those of
in
you
my
that don't
fucking
know, that's a
head.
reference to the Saw video game.
Yes. Hope and her references to YMS playing the Saw video game.
It's funny. I love that. That's
It is,
a great video.
It is humorous. How the fuck do I get out of
Fuck! Get me out of here!
here? Oh Jesus. Can I just like
Hey, so you
teleport
guys
out of
having
here?
fun in quarantine? You guys making sure to cough into your elbow? You washing your hands for 20 seconds? You
Nobody can wash their hands for 20 seconds.
you only
It's
going
bullshit.
to the grocery store and nowhere else?
I can't wash my hands for more than 10 seconds at most.
And
I
that's
can't do
why you're
20
spreading
seconds.
the coronavirus,
Yep.
you nasty bitch.
Guys, I'm pretty confident I have the coronavirus.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure I have it. Hope is a naysayer. She thinks I'm
I'm a
mentally
downer.
retarded. I feel bad.
You always feel that.
I know! It's so confusing!
You always feel like this.
I've been all lightheaded all week, and my fucking chest's all tight, and But I haven't been coughing, and I don't have a fever, so
Yes.
fuck me. Okay, the orbiter returns to the shrine. Whatever, I don't
Yes.
care. Alright. I just want to beat this game. We're right here, we can do it. We can storm the castle.
Oh.
We have all the shit. We are ready to go.
Get
We are on a fucking mission to finish this goddamn game.
Gotta fucking get in there.
I think I have enough hearts. It's fine. People can beat
Eat
the
grass
shit with
and
3
kick
hearts or
ass.
whatever. See, I got weapons. Oh, my weapons are okay. The fuck? A soup ladle? Why do I
Nice.
have this?
Oh, fuck yeah. No!
Jesus Christ. I could have defeated Ganon with a soup ladle.
That would have been fucking sick.
Okay, I'm gonna go find that soup ladle.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Dude.
I mean, that's quite the...
Yeah, you really chucked him.
I'll throw something else and watch it fall.
Throw the
And
Master
then we'll be
Sword.
able to find
Just buy.
a tree branch.
There you
Okay.
go. Those have probably
So I
similar
threw it
weights
like
and
that.
densities. We
gotta
need
be
the
around
fucking
here.
soup ladle. I can't beat Ganon without the
This
soup
is objectively
ladle.
important.
This is actually the most important part of the game.
Well, I got that fucking souped up Master Sword too. How do I
Yeah,
attack?
but is it
Oh,
as
shit.
souped as... He was like, whoa, where the fuck did you come from?
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, Jesus.
This is fun. See, we've created our own gameplay by needing to find the soup
A
ladle.
soup ladle?
We created our own motivations and missions. I
Oh
don't think
my
I'm finding
God.
that ladle, dude.
Oh my god, you really chucked it into the wild
It
blue
probably
yonder.
fell into that,
That vat of
carpet, yeah.
boiling mud
I think that's where the stick
of
went.
fat.
I should have thrown something metal in there, and then I could have metal detected it, and we would have known if it had fallen into the swamp.
I mean, that's what a smart person would have done.
Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to find a soup ladle like a real pro, I would have done it that way.
Listen, The real soup ladle hunters, they could have told you the pro strats, but instead here we are.
So we're feeling this is very interesting because right now I've got my quarantine set up in our house.
Yes.
Like I tend to do. Where fuck, how do I get my bow? Stupid.
Like I was like,
The
whoa, he
controls
just
of this game
exploded.
are
That's weird.
Just ass backwards. It's been so long. I'm just like, oh god, this feels like dick. There's so many fucking buttons.
There's so many buttons. That's because you're used to playing baby games like Animal Crossing now.
Like Neo. Neo is literally like piloting a fucking mech.
A baby game for babies.
And it makes me feel that way because the old Armored Core games, like, you know, they're mech piloting games, and the controls were insane. At least to me, as like a 13-year-old who wasn't used to playing that kind of game, you know, the controls are absolutely ridiculous. And there's like all kinds of things where you can like hold 3 buttons down to shed like a shoulder-mounted gun that ran out of ammo and shit. And playing Neo is like that, where it's like just the most complex controls and all the shit you have to juggle. And that's kind of like this fucking game. Where it's just like 700 different menus you can open up for different items. And whistling?
Your
I even have a horse? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, MMR.
Right. Well, we have multiple horses.
It's only taken us 2 years to fucking get through this Let's Play.
We're good Let's Players. Thank you for noticing.
I think we're some of the best.
Oh, for sure.
I always forget how
JonTron?
terrible,
Fuck 'em.
like, all fucking Let's
It's
Players
us.
are. JonTron doesn't even do Let's. Oh
He
yeah,
used
wait.
to.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah,
used
doesn't
to.
he still now? Even a little bit?
I mean, what the fuck? Game Grumps only puts out fucking 13-minute, 10-minute videos or whatever for fucking years.
Wow.
That
this is
not,
a call-out post to Aaron
like,
Hansen.
that is not the zeitgeist right now, man. Fuck that daily upload bullshit. Just give me an hour-long
You're so
video every week.
2000 and late, in the words of Will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, it's fucking gay. They can't say anything in that amount of time. Like, we probably already hit 10 minutes. We haven't fucking said anything
And we
yet.
haven't said anything!
We haven't said anything!
Wow!
All we've done is fuck around and joke.
We're
Anyways,
so good at fluffing.
I've got my coronavirus quarantine set up here, where I've taken every fucking electronic in the world and put it on the table in the middle of our house.
Yeah.
So now I have my PC set up, which, you know, we're recording on now, and that, like, is going to the big TV from our bedroom that I've now put on this table in our living room. And then we have our other big TV, which I now have a wireless video system going from my computer to that TV so that I can play the PS4 on the TV on the table, which also has a Switch hooked up to it, which now has an audio interface. It has a PlayStation, it has a Switch, it has my speakers from my desk are here. Everything is fucking going. It's pretty great. It's some OG fucking 15-year-old Victor shit.
Literally, there's just about every electronic you could imagine.
I am
right
truly
here in our living room.
living the dream of me as a teenager in my house, like wishing I could set up something this complicated, but like we didn't have all those resources, you know? And now it's like I've got wireless fucking dual screen computing going on, dude. I'm torrenting anime.
Computing.
I'm like, hey, maybe we'll watch anime on the small TV, or maybe the big TV, depending on how we feel. Oh, I'm gonna put Dorohedoro on the big TV now.
Whoa, we don't have to watch it in ass quality.
I'm gonna stream HBO on that TV. Maybe play some Doom. Maybe play some Neo 2 on this TV.
Maybe
yeah,
Kissing
hang out. We've been slamming some Animal Crossing like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Just fucking burning the midnight oil, bro. With some
That
fucking
oil.
Animal Crossing, dog.
Fucking burnt.
Slaying it. Alright, so we gotta storm the fucking castle.
Alright.
That looks like a good spot there, right?
Yeah.
To enter?
Well, that's probably a
Maybe-
good little... Assuming
Not
this
the
dude
most-
doesn't
Oh wait, I'm supposed to go through the front.
Yeah, you're supposed to. But,
I don't think you can go through the front with it. I think you have to find like a weird way in.
No, I
That's
think
kinda
I've
how
seen
it's
you go through the
designed.
front.
I mean, there's too many guys. I want to get this over with. Fuck my whole mentality approaching the entire
wanna
game
do it the way
of
the
like
game
going the proper way.
intended.
But now it's like this has gone on too long. It's time to stop. We gotta. This is it.
Victor is a man of inconsistencies and contradictions at times.
Look. You build up consistencies, you know. And then an economic recession hits and it all goes out the window and you don't give a shit anymore.
And then all of a sudden everybody's a socialist and they want a handout from the government.
It's like, wait a minute, give me handouts. Fuck, shit. Wait a minute. I am still in the lower class. Wait a minute, I'm dirt poor and I'm broke and I'm unemployed.
I'm not a billionaire. This system doesn't benefit me at all.
Oh fuck, shit, damn.
Oh no! Bamboozled by the capitalist regime yet again.
Oh god, I have no safety net at all. Even my parents don't have money. What's going on? Oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to fight these things.
Well, I mean, you know, the working class is expendable. So, there is that.
Me. Fuck you!
Oh god. Well, that panned out.
Wait, I can counter it. No, it's gonna hit my fucking shield.
Yeah.
No, it's too far away.
Oh.
Oh, it worked.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Precision.
Cool. I guess that shield deflects things too.
That was some fucking top tier aim. Good job.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much the lowest point we can enter, so I'm pretty fine with this. As an experience, you know, we're starting from the very bottom and we're working our way up to the top.
Started at the bottom. Now we here.
Mm-hmm. Started at the bottom. Now the whole team's here. Oh, that's a corner.
A nook.
Anyways, so what's going on?
We're in the middle of quarantine.
Yay!
Social distancing.
Which means, I mean, we've left the house literally every single day. But...
Well, I still have to go to work.
Yeah, you have to go to work. I mean, in general, you know, on the weekends, we've still been leaving the house.
Yeah, but we don't, like, stay anywhere.
We've just been going to all the places we would normally go, except we can't sit inside. We have to sit outside or go home.
Yeah.
Like today, we went to a coffee shop, and it was like, oh, well, we can't sit inside. But they had outdoor seating, and no one was there, so I was like, okay, just sit outside.
And then we've been walking to 7-Eleven every day, so...
Because the fucking weather has been amazing, of course. You know, you check Twitter and there's a fucking global pandemic going on, and then you walk outside and you're like, oh my god, it's so fucking nice outside. And there's like people everywhere walking their dogs and shit. Which, I mean, no one is saying you have to stay inside and not go outside.
Yeah,
like,
no one is saying, like, literally stay
Christ.
inside. They're saying stay away from other people.
Yeah.
So if you can go to a place where there's no other people, you can go walk around. Like, it's okay.
It's perfectly
fine.
The
coronavirus isn't going to attack you just because you walked outside the security of your own home.
It's just like the big meme is, stay inside, don't go outside.
And it's like,
it's not literal in that sense.
You realize that isn't really what's important here.
Yeah. Just avoid people.
Yeah, exactly. It's human contact that you need to avoid.
It's been fun seeing the precautions that places like 7-Eleven are taking to keep themselves safe.
Which is to say, not really change much of anything, but don't give you any condiments for your hot dogs.
That's true. You can't get condiments for your hot dogs, and they put tape marks on the ground to encourage people to stand not directly on each other.
They're like a whopping 3 feet apart.
It pissed me off the other day, because I was trying to go get groceries, and then Harris Teeter was closed, because I guess they were enforcing the only 10 people in the store rule. Mm-hmm. And so I couldn't go in. And I went all the way to Food Lion, who isn't enforcing that rule. And then, like, I'm standing in the line, and, like, they have a system worked out where they, fuck.
Your angle's too,
I'm not countering right. They're breaking because I'm not countering right. Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Well, Jesus.
Oh, no!
Jesus.
Oh, no!
Well. And that's how my story ends.
Help! Ah! We failed.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's second chances. Oh god. Oh no, I'm gonna drown.
Excellent. Well.
Okay, time to lick my wounds. What is this?
A dinosaur?
A dinosaur. Even dinosaurs are here.
Even dinosaurs are here.
Okay, I need to heal. How do I heal? How do I play this fucking game? Why did I choose this? I could have played Animal Crossing.
It's time to snack.
Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so I go to Food Lion, and, like, they've clearly put up, like, a barricade in front of the checkout thing where it's, like, you know, a few feet behind, and it says, like, wait for the cashier to say that you can go forward, so that they can like distance people, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and there's someone in front of me at the register, and I'm like hanging back like real far, like, all right, I'm gonna keep my fucking social distance. I don't want to be anywhere near these goddamn people. And then like this couple of people walk up behind me, and the dude's just like staring at me. And he's just like waiting, and he's just like, why don't you go forward, man? And I'm just like, do you not understand the fucking situation here?
6 feet, dude.
And luckily his wife was like, look at the side. And I'm like, I'm trying, like, first of all, you're too close to me. Because you're right up on my fucking ass. Because this is how we normally stand next to each other in America, which is already too fucking close. Because for me, it's like social distancing, this is great. This is what I want every day.
This is what my life should be like regardless.
I already want people to stay the fuck away from me in public.
It's already, like, it gives you the perfect excuse for, like, when you're walking down the street, you don't have to acknowledge anyone. If you're walking, like, on the same side of the road, it gives you an excuse to have a big berth between, like, you and them, like a nice little distance, a little pillow. It's, like, perfect. Now I'm just following the rules, and I don't look like I just don't want to be near anybody.
It's not social distancing, it's just Japanese distancing. Let's just be
Unless
real.
you're
This
in
is
the
why
subway.
the coronavirus didn't spread in Japan, because they already do all of this shit all the time. Everyone is already avoiding each other. And unless, yeah, you're crammed on the subway. But everyone on the subway is already wearing fucking gloves and flu masks anyways. Like,
That's true.
They're probably not having a mask shortage. Everyone fucking has masks.
Yup.
They all have custom masks. This is just everyday society for them.
Speaking of custom masks, the other day when we were in Harris Teeter, we walked past a lady, and, like, you know how when you go to anime conventions, they sell those black face masks that have, like, the anime expressions
the anime
on
cat
them?
on it.
She had, like,
Yes.
this was, like, a fucking, like, 50-year-old fat black lady, and she had one of those NekoCon face masks that had, like, the kitty mouth and the little blush ugu
Nice.
marks on it, and I was like, oh my god, we have reached, like, peak insanity. This fucking
She probably had a
middle-aged
daughter
black
who
lady.
she probably had a daughter who she took to NekoCon.
I mean, maybe, but it was pretty funny still.
You can imagine your mom buying some shit like that while taking you to a convention, you know?
Yeah, but my mom is kooky,
She just thought it was
so-
cute, seeing it around. Not, you know, not mentally associating it with a culture of garbage people and being a trash baby.
Well, it was really funny though.
Yeah,
Regardless of
it was pretty good.
whatever her reasoning was for having it, it was really funny. But yeah,
Just in
I don't
your
blame her
coat.
though, because you can't buy masks anywhere in America anymore, so people are sewing
Yeah.
their own masks and shit.
I don't know. You think, like, they're really sold out all around here?
Yeah, there's mask
like,
shortages, for sure.
Because, like, you know...
Because we're having trouble getting them at my work.
Like, we don't have a toilet paper shortage here or anything.
It's not as plentiful as it was before all this happened.
Oh, for sure.
But it's not like we can't get it, you know?
Ah!
Jesus Christ.
This is cool. Like, I found a fucking cave entrance to this. This is fucking sick. Yeah, I knew fucking going to the lowest point would be cool.
Assuming... Oh, okay, yeah, no, you're good.
Ah, shit. I just need these fucking... Ah!
Ah!
So many fucking
Hey, it's the
buttons.
How's it
I
going?
just need to dry them. So I can hurt them. I still can't hurt them.
Uh-oh.
I need
Well,
to
it
bomb
was a
them.
good effort. But,
What
yeah.
is these guys? I can't remember.
I mean, we've got nurses in hospitals in New York wearing trash
shit.
bags
I
as
just made him a
PPE,
blizzard
so I think we're doing pretty good.
Yes.
We're doing,
The
yeah,
trash
pretty
bag
excellent.
PPE.
Pretty fucking on point. By
Just
the way,
everyone losing their fucking mind.
I couldn't be more proud to be an American right now, because we are, in fact, number one.
Oh yes, number one.
Number one in COVID cases in the entire world.
Woo!
Because in everything we do, we are the best.
Yes, exactly. I think we'll take the prize for the most, like, ever of all time.
Yeah.
Like, when this is all over. You know?
I think we'll take the prize for most deaths, too.
I mean, I
So,
can't
that's
imagine,
cool.
like, it wouldn't make sense for anywhere else to have more cases than us, besides maybe India. Like, if they don't get their shit together, then, they could be worse. But I doubt it's gonna be that much worse.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's to say how that will go?
Wah. Dude, this is fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, I have been avoiding my elderly family members and my other direct family because at the beginning of the week I randomly had like weird chest tightness, shortness of
Yes.
breath, and I was like, oh well, I have coronavirus. It would make perfect sense because for my job I'm exposed to people all day every day and they are within perfect coughing distance of me, despite the fact that I always wear gloves and a mask.
Yes.
But I feel better now, so that's good.
Yeah.
I no longer have shortness of breath. It only lasted like 3 or 4 days, so either I had a really mild case or it was allergies because the pollen is going absolutely batshit here.
I feel like it's probably allergies. That's probably why I feel bad too. Because I keep opening the windows.
It's just weird.
Like, we can see pollen all over the place in our house.
But like shortness of breath isn't one of my usual allergy symptoms.
It supposedly is never, according to something I saw on Twitter about symptoms of allergies.
I mean, yeah, whatever, you know. Who knows?
It's like, oh, shortness of breath is never a allergy symptom. But yeah, I mean, I've been trying to avoid people too, because
whatever. Anyway.
What?
Except it definitely could be if you're like having like bronchospasms or it could be.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Stupid.
Not saying it makes sense.
Your
just saying that's what it said.
Constricting, then yeah, it could be. Uh-oh.
Huh.
It became a mystery. Steamed egg.
Oh, it got cooked. Cool.
Nice.
And I found the guy.
Cool.
Man, I had no idea this whole fucking underground cave was here. And it's fucking sick as shit.
Nice.
There's like a fucking hot spring down here and shit.
Eggs, my boy.
Fucking cool. I'm loving it, like McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's McDonald's thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I just said McDonald's, I would know if it's McDonald's.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, so, related to fucking coronavirus epidemic, it's been a whole experience. Like, it started really picking up steam while I was doing all the RadCon shit. And, that's when it went from, like, an internet meme to, like, this is actually happening in the United States and things are getting bad. And that's when, like, LA started shutting down and everything. And it was like, oh, fuck, here we go. Here we go with all this shit. And that's when, just after RadCon, I, lost all of my fucking work. Which wasn't a lot, but it was enough, you know? It was enough to pay my bills for the next couple months.
Yeah.
Which, everything got canceled because there were, like, event things. And because, college-related stuff, which colleges are shut down.
Yep.
So it's like, I had 4 gigs that have been canceled because of the coronavirus. So all of a sudden I went from having enough income to pay the bills and things in the works. You know, it's not like I had those gigs confirmed and then I had other things that we were working on getting, you know?
Yes.
Which those things are now like, irons in the fire, which now haven't heard about anything in forever because everyone is on lockdown, you know? The priorities change, everyone forgets about what they're doing and goes into full panic mode, you know? Yeah. So it's like everything's just on hiatus. It's just fucking caution to the wind now. So I'm just sitting at home doing nothing.
Hey.
Which I need to like get inspired to make YouTube videos or something, I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should be doing. Perhaps the commenters can give me ideas on a YouTube channel I could make. how to expand my content and get a temporary Patreon, I guess, or something.
I had advised him to make more Poor Boy Eats and to do more of the video game review segments.
I do think those are good ideas. This week I'm gonna try to really crack down on making things happen. I need to do my taxes. I need to get that out of the way so I know how much I owe to the government. Because now I've applied for unemployment because my dad told me, you know, they're trying to, like, loosen the requirements for unemployment right now to accommodate freelancers and gig workers, which I am. And it can't hurt to take some government money right now. Like, there's no, from what I've seen, like, negative repercussions to taking unemployment. Like, it is legitimately there to help you, and, like, it doesn't fuck you up in your taxes. You don't have to pay it back later or anything.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be working for companies that are paying into unemployment, and that's what is supposed to cover you. Which is why you don't have to pay anything back, because it's there, because the companies are already paying it for you.
I was never under the impression that you had to pay back anything you took in unemployment.
Anything I'm taking from the government, I am skeptical of. Like the breaks with insurance and shit, you know? Where it's like, it
it's
makes,
hard to trust.
Like, tax stuff really complicated. And, like, they fuck you based on your income and stuff. And so it's like, I don't trust that shit a lot. This is fucking cool. Look at that.
This is a whole different experience than the one we had initially.
This is completely different from last time I did it. This is so cool.
But yeah. So, Our government has kindly deigned to give us all $1,200
So it's
one
like
time.
Everyone in our income bracket is supposed to give us a one-time payment of $1,200.
Thank you so much, Mr. Government.
I mean, luckily for me, that should stack with the unemployment.
Yeah,
and
but
you
the problem
should
is
be fine,
unemployment's
you
like
know?
what, $300 a month?
It's by week. So they
Is
pay
it
you
though?
by week. Yes, it's every week they send you a check, and
How
for that
much?
week you have to. It didn't say how much. It's I think it's based on your income. So like for me, it's probably not going to be a lot because I think it's meant to be like a percentage of what you were making at your job.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's like what, $300, $400?
So I don't know. Either way, that's fucking way better than nothing. Like that's enough to help me out a lot.
I mean, I'm not saying you should be able to get rich on unemployment. That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
It's like, I would hope it's not as much as I would be making anyways, because that would feel, like, weird.
Yeah, because then it would really de-incentivize anyone working.
Yeah. So, like, anything would help. It would be cool. I feel super fucking guilty about it, obviously. Because,
But, I mean, there's really no recourse right now.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, I've legitimately have lost all my fucking work from this, and I had work and now it's gone.
That's what unemployment is for.
Yeah, and it's not just me.
For people who can't get employed!
Like, it's not like my jobs went away and everyone else is still doing fine and I fucked up somehow. It's like everyone I know lost all of their work.
Yeah, everyone. Tons of people, millions of people are unemployed.
Yeah, it's completely insane.
I think it's gonna honestly, like, overwhelm the system and there's going to be some sort of breaking point.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust the government to effectively take care of so many people.
Yeah.
I don't trust the government to fucking do anything. I've become a complete, like, I'm completely anti-establishment. I'm like, I trust the government to do nothing.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like everyone,
Don't
right?
fucking, don't look at me.
It's ridiculous. But, yeah, because I also, like, I applied for this, but you're supposed to get a personal call from, like, an advisor who approves your unemployment.
4 weeks before you get that call.
Yeah. Because it's supposed
to be
it's supposed to be a 1 week waiting period before you're allowed to get your first check, and then you get your first check, but they have to approve you in that 1 week. But it's like
and if you think
millions.
the wait times on that aren't gonna fucking be increased because of the burden, like, it's not gonna be a week.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they can't assess millions of cases on a personal basis. It's either gonna be a ton of time, or they're just gonna approve.
Or they're
everyone.
gonna and then retroactively.
Why is my aim like fucked up? I can't aim up. This is weird.
Yeah.
I can't aim.
They'll
back.
retroactively screen you, and then you'll have to pay back any money that they wouldn't have given you in the first place.
Which
that's what
I'm
I think
afraid
will
of
probably happen.
Is
they'll
the
say they won't do
retroactive
that,
shit.
but they will.
Yeah. That's what always happens to me with the fucking health insurance stuff, which is why I'm so skeptical of everything. Because it always screws you in the long run. So it's like, what I don't want is to be automatically approved for unemployment when I'm not qualified for it. Yeah. I don't want it if I'm not qualified for it, you know? I don't want to take advantage of a system if I am not supported by that system, and there are any, you know, it's like a federal offense to take unemployment when you don't qualify for
Even
it.
though
you
you
know
know there's people that abuse that system, and they're
but
not
it's like,
going to be prosecuted.
I do not want to abuse that system. I want the system to
well,
evaluate that I am worthy.
That's because you're a person who actually is willing to work.
Yeah. It's like, I want to work. I will take the first fucking job that comes up to me, you know? But then there's also weird stuff like, with keeping unemployment, you have to file every single week, and you have to show evidence that you applied for 2 jobs every week. Oh, fuck this! Oh, hell no! Oh, fuck!
Oops!
Hell
Accidentally
no!
just swooped in here.
Oh, no, no!
God.
I do not have the equipment right now to fight this fucker. Please let me get out of here, please! Please!
Let me
please!
out! Let me
Jesus!
Out!
Oh, man!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
I did not know that was gonna happen. That's a blue one. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's a big bitch right there.
I am not ready to fight a blue Lionel right now. I wish I were, 'cause it would be badass.
That was so fucking awesome. He just shooped in there, and that dude was like, hey, what's good? How's it really going?
Oh, God, I still gotta get out of here.
How's it really fucking doing?
Help!
Oh, my God.
Get me out of here! He's like
Help!
fucking running up the walls and shit.
Fuck!
No!
Help!
Whoa. That was scary.
Fuck.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Not going that way. Let's try going up around that way. I really want to stay inside.
Yeah.
You need to stay inside and not encounter these scares.
Oh
God, that Lionel is still shooting shit at me so bad.
Jesus Christ. Persistent, if nothing else. Yeah. yeah, obviously no one's job seems safe right now. Even even my job has been cutting hours, and I mean, I'm medical personnel, so if the medical staff are having issues, you know there's a problem.
Yeah, shit's getting bad. I hope the stimulus package, you know, as skeptical as we are, like, I hope it helps. Like, I don't want us to actually be in a recession, you know?
We're already in a recession, my dude.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how big is this recession gonna be.
Exactly. Because it would fucking suck. It would suck for a long time if we hit a recession. It would be very bad for my type of work.
It would be bad for your type of work, but it would be good for buying a house.
It would be good for buying a house, but it's not going to be good for buying a house if you're the only one making a down payment because I don't have any fucking money. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be very bad.
Yeah. Because, I mean, once all this blows over, obviously, the patient load is going to fucking explode, and so I'll have plenty of work.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Everyone's a fucking white version. I don't have the weapons for this.
God.
Oh, my God. This
Dude,
is going to be fucking
going
awesome.
ham.
This is great. Ah, shit. I don't have any, like, big heart boosts.
Nice.
Shit.
But,
Oh, God. Oh, this fucking Y is jump. I'm, like, trying to dodge, and I'm like, I don't know what button dodge is. Okay, I should probably use the Master Sword. Oh, wait, I can shock him. So he drops his weapon.
nice. You can get in there and fucking jab him in the crotch.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Fucking sick. Yeah. Edge of duality. Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, shit's fucked. It's just one of those moments where it's like, it sucks because last year was amazing, you know? Everyone knows, I talked about it a lot. I stopped being a poor boy, everything was going great. And then the last quarter of last year, it was like the company I was working for got bought out, blah, 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 blah. Shit wasn't going. Oh, this is Zelda's room. That was her diary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read it before.
Nice.
I don't want to read it now. But yeah, things were going great, and then things stopped going good, and it was like this hope and expectation that things were going to get better when this year started, and then it was clear that wasn't going to happen, and then it became progressively more clear that things with that company might not ever pick up. And so then it became this mad dash for me and some of my my associates to find more work, and we've been like hitting the streets, man. We've been like busting our ass to try to get new clients and build relationships and like make these companies. You know, I'm working with 2 companies right now, 2 startups basically, trying to get these fucking things off the ground. And then it was finally like we were making real progress and like starting to like have those calls where it was like, oh shit, stuff might actually be happening. Things are gonna go. And it was this constant give and take and like emotional fucking turbulence of like of getting these businesses together and trying to do all this shit. And then all of a sudden like RadCon happens, and then coming back from RadCon, nothing. It is completely dried up because of all this coronavirus shit, and there's nothing we can do. We're all just sitting on our ass, waiting for it to blow over because no one wants to like do business when they don't know what's gonna happen to their money, you know?
Well, that and with social distancing, I mean, like,
Yeah,
on a
and you
shoot,
can't.
you
You
need more
literally
than
can't.
10 people usually to
Yeah,
be
it's
there.
a big one.
So
Like I can do little stuff. Like I can probably work on the music video I have lined up, which I'm really excited about. But it's gonna be a pain in the ass to organize people. There's gonna be like, what if the talent doesn't want to do it because they want a social distance or whatever? Like I can have a crew of 2 people and probably get it done, but I don't want to do it that way, you know? I don't want it to be like a annoying thing. It fucking blows.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I just may as well wait it out, and then it just makes you go like, should I be a fucking YouTuber? YouTube is the thing that's kind of safe right now. Like, yeah.
Not even that, though.
Well, but it is, you know? Like, there's the stuff with the copyright claims and whatever, but like that's always been a problem.
I don't even think that's really the entire problem anymore, because now your videos get demonetized for things you have no knowledge of or control over.
But if you have a Patreon, none of that matters.
Okay, well Patreon,
like,
but then even Patreon is cracking down on things too. So
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be a really safe creator.
Most people aren't going to be affected. Right now, like coronavirus-wise, it's the safest job to have right now. Most people aren't going to be affected right now, you know? If, like, most of those problems are problems regardless of the coronavirus. Like,
I think you overestimate the security of this kind of
I think people
work.
overblow it a little bit with certain, like, Conrad survives on Patreon, and he is the most controversial person of all time.
That's probably
like,
valid.
People get by, you know? They don't just fucking boot everyone out. Like, if I were making content, I would be so safe. Like, I wouldn't be doing anything that controversial, you know? I think I would be totally secure in not going anywhere, you know?
The problem is building an audience.
Yeah, the problem is building an audience in the assumption that you can do that, you know? I think it's probably a decent time to build an audience because, you know, everyone's home. They might be sharing stuff. People are posting way more on Facebook right now.
Yeah,
like, people who don't
very
usually
true.
post are posting all the time because people are just bored and they're on social media. So, like, it would be a decent time to blow up if you had the right content. The problem is making good content in a way oversaturated market right now, you know? Finding a niche that actually cares about you because, you know, the type of stuff I like to do isn't really popular anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Even though I did think with, like, the stuff like my Vic Plays stuff, the fact that no one's really doing it anymore might be to its advantage.
I think that's probably accurate.
Because, like, now everyone who used to do that stuff is bored of doing it and not really doing it anymore. So it's actually kind of unique to do it in the way that I was doing it.
Yeah, I think
because it would be, like, nostalgic for people in a sense.
The era of videos like that is definitely long past.
Yeah, because I do think, like, some of the people who have good staying power, like, in certain genres, are people who came around after it stopped, like, blowing up in a way. Like the Curtis
like
Connors of the world, you know? Like, they're doing the stuff that H3H3 popularized, but they're doing it long after those guys stopped doing it. Because those guys are, like, trendsetters always move on and lose interest in what they're doing, but people don't lose interest in the style of content. They still want to see that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
We still want to see Curtis Connor react to fucking TikTok stars or whatever. And it's the same kind of stuff H3H3 used to do, and they won't do it anymore because they think it's oversaturated and dumb.
But there are
Curtis
a lot
Connor
of commentary
can do it
channels
forever.
now.
Yeah.
Because you've got your Drew Gooden, you've got Danny Gonzalez, you've got all these people.
Yeah. But even those guys are, like, branching off and doing different things, so it's like there's always going to be space for it because people come and go and they move on, you know? In a sense. Unless they suck, you know? Like, Gus Johnson hasn't done any commentary in a long time. He's been doing his comedy videos.
He did one recently.
Yeah. What was it on?
It was, fucking What's His Nuts. That weird sexist guy who hosts, The Price is Right. Or no, not The Price is Right. One of those fucking shit-ass game shows that comes on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
But anyways, you see what I'm saying. Like, there's not a lot of new, good Let's Players coming onto the scene, you know? Most of the guys are either
it's because everyone's
around
going
for
to
a while
Twitch and just watching people
yeah,
play games
or they go
there.
on Twitch. Which is something I could also do if I wanted to do video game stuff, is actually Twitch stream. Because I do play video games all the time anyways, and, like, I could stream, you know?
Marcus is Twitch streaming now.
Nice.
He sent
just
me
for fun or what?
Yeah, just for fun, not to make money. He's just bored.
Like, Shade certainly fucking does it all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I would have to, like, I'd probably have to do it as a new channel, not Vic and Hope, you know? And then try to carry over that audience. And, like, I don't know how you grow a channel these days. It's super weird.
SEO.
Yeah. How to fucking SEO optimize.
Hey,
it's
as
like
soon as you
I
get
don't
that
wanna
fucking
do,
VPN sponsorship, you're good.
Yeah.
NordVPN, we're, if you want to sponsor us.
Like, I feel like I could do, like, analysis style shit, but I don't like to write, so, like, I don't want to do that, you know? I don't know what my type of content could be. And analysis has gotten so boring. So many voices. So many bad takes.
Yeah. I mean,
Things. Like, I'd love to do YouTube because of the type of job it is, but, like, I'm not really a YouTuber, you know?
Well, you know, it's not meant for everybody's personality.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Could work, could not work. And then I'm like, do I put a bunch of attention in that? Because that's not like a start doing it on the side kind of thing, you know? And then it's like, do I stick with it Like, can I gain enough steam fast enough to still be interested in it when the coronavirus shit ends? You know, is it going to be worth it to even bother putting effort into it when it won't pay off for a really long time, and I might not still be interested
I mean, it's
later?
a grind. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I guess it couldn't hurt if I'm just sitting around.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if there's nothing else going on.
just, it's so hard to get, like, inspired to do fucking anything right now. Cause, like, I could be writing, I could be doing whatever, I could start YouTube channels, I could do anything besides sit around and just play Neo by myself. It's like, if I'm gonna sit around and play video games, you might as well, you know, make it a Twitch channel and make it constructive, right?
I guess, man.
That's how adult males get away with playing video games these days. Just sucks. Just a rough fucking time. Ugh. And I might have the opportunity to be like a fucking government bond phone salesman, but I obviously don't fucking want to do that. It's just like, what other choice do I have right now?
Yeah,
if another opportunity comes around.
The pickings are slim.
It's just one of those weird times where it makes you go like, am I in the wrong fucking profession right now? What the hell is happening? What am I supposed to do right now?
Everyone's in the wrong profession right now.
Yeah.
The only good profession to be right now is a billionaire.
Yeah. It's one of those where it's like, am I supposed to be like in this time like super inspired to be writing and shit because I'm an artist and like, oh thank God I have all this time, I can focus on my passion project right now and get on the grindstone.
I'm finally gonna write that novel.
Yeah, oh I can finally write that screenplay that I've been
you
so
should hit up Josh.
wanting to write. Oh yeah, because Josh was immediately on that. He was like,
screenplay.
oh we gotta write a short film, we gotta blah blah blah. I'm like, write it. Fucking do it. Because I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Write it in between your Uber.
Like, you don't need my permission. Go ahead. You can write 10 films from now and until this all blows over. We can shoot them all. So you can't shoot anything right now because no one's gonna want to do it.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. It's a big fat bummer.
2020 sucks thus far.
It is a shit year.
We're probably gonna have to move our wedding if things continue as they are.
I mean, I hate even fucking thinking about it, but it's probably true.
I mean, yeah, realistically, it's probably gonna...
Whoa,
that's
cool.
neat.
That was a DLC.
I was gonna say, this looks like
it
wasn't there originally.
Oh, none of my armor is upgraded, like, at all.
Oops.
Neat. I need the pants. I need Royal Guard pants. I should be wearing this attack up armor.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, you know, I was talking to Tyler about that the other day, and I was like, you know, when 9/11 came around, I did go, hey, maybe we should just go get married right now. Yep. Something in the back of my brain went, hey, suggest it.
I'm sorry.
And I was like, okay. And I was like, no, it's fine. I was like, oh,
you did suggest it. And now I've regretted that. I feel like that was a turning point of like I should have done that with you, and everything has sucked since then. My medical stuff would have all been so much easier.
Yeah.
I'd be paying so much less in health insurance right now, which is part of what's fucking me out of all my money. Which everything else related to that has fucked me out of all of my money. I paid a lot of medical bills, and I still have a lot sitting on my desk right now that needs to be paid. And I don't know how to approach that right now. Ooh, there's a lot of spooks in here.
There's boys.
I'm gonna not fight those boys.
Nice.
It all fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have got married before. I'm sorry. I thought we could have a great wedding party. It would be a lot of fun. Everything was falling into place. It would have been so easy. The thing is, we did the easiest thing, and it still isn't working out, you know?
Yeah.
The easiest wedding we could have possibly planned.
I'm not even sure if, like, the
now
justice of the
even,
peace
like,
is going to be
anywhere.
open that we could, like, even go get married,
like,
you know?
Fuck. Stupid.
It's hard to say.
We fucking put so much on hold to be able to get married on 420 for the means.
Yeah.
This is our divine punishment for being funny and cool.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And pretentious, goofy millennials.
Well, you know.
I don't know. Hope isn't too sad, right?
That's fine.
I know you get real angry about the whole situation.
It's just frustrating.
Yes, it's very frustrating for me as well.
I don't.
Fucking
It's just
sucks.
like I think because I work in medicine, I have deeper insight into how fucked all of this is.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, yeah. Well, I don't know what we thought was gonna happen, but here we are.
Yes.
And everyone seems real surprised. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the number of cases they're reporting right now are vastly underestimating what's actually out there. It's like, do you know how hard it is to actually get tested?
Yeah.
It's like you need to have, first of all, you need to have 2 of the 3 symptoms that they're looking for. So fever, cough, shortness of breath. And then if you have 2 of those 3 symptoms and you have been around someone with a confirmed case of COVID or a suspected case of COVID, then you get to get tested. Anything
God.
else, and they tell you to go home and quarantine yourself for 2 weeks, and then come back if you get more sick. Like, that's it. So of course they're probably testing 1 in 5 people who's actually positive, you know? So it's like the numbers you're seeing are immensely lower than what's truly out there, and our hospitals are nowhere near prepared for if this gets to the critical point that it will very likely reach.
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah.
Completely ridiculous.
And of course, you know, the fucking politicians, they don't understand any of this shit either. Donald Trump is out there being like, oh, well, you know, most hospitals have 1 ventilator. And it's like, yeah, that's not true. That's not how hospitals work. I've been in the ICU. I know they have more than 1 fucking ventilator there. Like, no one up there has any fucking grasp on what's actually happening.
Yes.
It's like, no one understands. Only doctors understand. Everyone else is just talking out of their fucking ass.
And doctors are just like, lol, wash your hands. You can't, like, we're fucked.
Like, well, what do you want to do?
It's like global warming.
I'm
We're
wearing
just
a
fucked.
fucking trash bag. What do you want from me?
We're just screwed.
But hey, our system isn't broken. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're poor. Just die.
Mm-hmm.
Just die, or have $35,000 of medical debt from treating your coronavirus and then die. Either one, honestly.
I'm curious about that case, like all the details, but yeah.
Do you really? I'd believe it. If
No,
that woman
I'm
was
not,
uninsured,
I believe
yeah.
it. I'm just saying, like, I wonder what, like, was that just an average case, or did she have like a lot of conditions that made hers worse or anything? You know, that's all I want to know. It's just the details surrounding
I mean,
it.
it's hard to say. Even simple procedures can
Yeah.
fucking rack up. Like,
'Cause I know
elective
that,
surgeries
you know.
can cost $30,000. Like, who knows?
I'm just wondering, like, was it, you know, is it a normal case, or did she, like, you know, did they have to do extra shit? Was she in the hospital for a long time? What were the conditions? Not
Yeah.
as, like, a conspiracy, like, it's just, like, I don't like to, like, it's just, like, why is that only 1 case?
Well, that's just what,
Like, they should be saying, like, people on average are spending $35,000 on coronavirus. Like, I don't really care that this one person had this one experience, because I don't know all the details
Well,
of that
it's easy to
experience.
highlight one person rather than try and make a sweeping statement about data that we don't actually have right now.
And, like, okay, well, how is it if you do have health insurance? That's what I'm worried about.
I will tell you, there is one group that's going to come out way on top from this. I'm sure everyone at home can probably guess who that is.
Who?
Health insurance.
Oh,
Health insurance is going to make so much money.
They always
They're
do.
going to make billions off of this shit. If you think they're not going to come out way the hell on top in this,
yeah.
get real.
Yeah.
Health insurance, they're living for this shit.
They always come out on top. That's their job. They don't give a fuck.
They are living for this.
Yeah. Who do you think
so-
probably owned all the fucking stocks that got pulled out? The health insurance companies. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, I mean
that's,
politicians.
That's the thing with the
Because
stock
the health
market
insurance
crashing.
company
Yeah.
tells the politicians what's going to happen.
Exactly.
They
And
get
because
information no one else has access
the health
to.
insurance companies are owned by people who are billionaires who are buying stock in other shit, you know? It's like all the billionaires just decide, oh, we're gonna pull out. And then they just collapse the whole fucking economy.
I just don't understand how people can be complacent and just fine with this system where it's like you're just getting fucking trampled on your entire life and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever. The system is good because I get $1,000 from the government. Great.
Yes.
Super. Thank you so much. Ooh, that was a good one.
I'm real far away. I can see it coming. You dead? No,
nah.
Come on, buddy. Let's do it.
Eat shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oop.
That was
Your
not a
kite
good
shield.
one. Oh, I'm glad it stopped raining. So I had that
It's
stupid kite shield.
Nice.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
All let's say, America, pretty fucked up. Our shit's fucking jacked.
I do, like, I really want to know, I want people to do some analysis videos on, like, how other countries have been responding and how their healthcare system handles these things, just to, like, to compare and contrast with how America's been doing things. Because we know that our system is fucked, but I don't know how other systems are working, you know? It's like, I want to know what they are doing differently to not be fucked up, versus, like, just complaining about how ours is fucked up,
well,
you know?
You
get what I'm saying?
You saw how China handled it once they acknowledged that it was a real threat.
But, like, their government is so different from ours that you can't really compare their response, you know?
But that is a different response.
Yes, it is a very different response.
And it's pretty well documented.
Yes. It's like China, I understand, because the government has complete control and they can just fucking do whatever they want. And I doubt anyone's paying for healthcare in China.
Oh, yeah. No one went into medical debt in China, for sure.
Oof! Because I know we are, like, the only country with quite as fucked of a system, you know?
Yeah. We're, like, one of the few first world countries that still utilizes this system.
Yeah. I'm just curious how it's working everywhere else. It's hard for me to complete thoughts while experiencing this game.
Yeah.
Eh. Okay, a lot
it.
closer. It's going a lot faster. Shit.
It.
I get better at this. Okay, it's still good. Anyways, anything to talk about besides the coronavirus? What have we been doing? That's the more fun part. We've been playing shitloads of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, a ton of Animal Crossing.
Watching a bunch of anime. We watched, finished Azoken.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic. Instant classic.
Oh,
Must-see
I had
anime.
a question for you about that.
Oh, yeah?
So we finished Azoken, and I just wanted to ask this question. So, which one do you? Maybe this is a personal preference, but which one do you think is better, Azoken or Shirobako?
It's so hard. Probably
I guess you
Azoken.
could make the argument that they kind of
They're
are
not the
going for
same.
different things.
Yeah.
But if you're going with the broad swath of anime about making anime.
Yeah. Fuck. Maybe Azoken. I mean, it's been a while since I saw Shirobako.
It has been a long time since I've seen Shirobako.
Azoken's just such a tighter package, you know?
Yeah.
And it's... They tackle different ideas. Like, Azoken is about artists.
Yeah.
Shirobako is about business, you know?
Yeah,
it's about
that's
industry.
true.
It's about how the business of making anime works and how it is to be, like, a production assistant.
Cog in the machine of anime.
And it's like, both of them, you can take what they teach you and apply them to any industry. Like, I like Azoken so much because it says so much of, like, how you should approach being an artist and, like, how you should approach, like, marketing your work and being productive and collaborating and that kind of stuff that artists don't usually think about. Hence, like, it's very difficult. I'm not sure which character I relate to the most.
Yeah.
Probably the actress girl. I think she has the most in line with, like, my personality of being an artist, because there's what are the names? I'm terrible with names of characters.
Fuck. Yeah, hang on. I'll Google it.
Okay. Anyway, so
suck.
there's main hat girl. She is, you know, the director. She takes the role of being the director of the show. She is the idea person. She has all these grand concepts, mostly on very technical levels and not so much on, like, character levels, but, like, she has the big ideas and she needs other people to help her get them out of her brain, you know? She's not interested in animating, she's just interested in, like, the storytelling element of it. And that's typically what a director does. They have the vision and they bring their vision to the table and then other people execute their vision.
Yeah. So.
Which, like, I can direct, but because she's also acting as a director and the writer and like she's creating the concepts in the show, you know?
So wait, which character are you talking about?
I'm going through the characters and explaining what they do.
You're going through them, okay.
The character I relate to more is the actress girl who is the animator.
Okay.
Because she is very focused on doing one thing really well, which is animating. She is into poses and bodies, and she studies that, and she's super passionate about it, and she analyzes how people act and how things move so that she can be a good animator. She is not really a character designer. She's not a plot designer. She doesn't come up with anything herself, you know. She doesn't care about the inspiration of the plot and characters, you know. Like, she's just into the animation.
Anytime Asakusa will describe a plot to her, she's just like, yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw this.
She's more about how is it gonna work than what are the details of the story, you know? She hears the story and goes, oh, I can make that. I can do it this way. Oh, we can improve on it this way. Like, that's what I like to do the most in art. That's where I fit in the best in filmmaking usually, which is like why I'm a cinematographer, you know, because the cinematographer, the director has the ideas and they go, can we do this and this and this, and you say, oh no, we can't do that. Oh, we can do this, or hey, I can take this and we can do it this way and it'll be better. Like, I like to do that shit. I'm not so much the guy who has all of the inspirations and ideas.
Yeah.
So that's why I relate to her the most. And that's why, like, it's so important as someone in that role to associate yourself with the great director and the great producer. The producer especially is the most important role in that show, and I think the most important thing that artists need to see the show for is to witness the role of the producer and how important they are in helping you create art.
Yeah.
Because she is the driving force in, like, most importantly, holding them to finish their shit. Yeah. That's a big thing.
Just making them actually finish what they're starting and actually produce a product.
Because there's always the aspect with artists, like, director girl, what she likes to do is create the world. She likes the world-building elements. She doesn't like to create the story and the plot, but she has to because she's the director.
Right.
That's one of the hardest things to do in writing and directing, is that there might be something that you really want to do, but you don't want to do the other things to make it work, you know? And I totally relate to that too from the directing aspect. So it's like she really wants to create these settings, but she struggles with, like, you know, the writer's block of how to connect it all together and how to make this story. And she needs that producer to be on her ass and be like, you have to finish this.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you're getting inspired to do, you gotta finish this because we have a deadline, we have all this shit going on, we're gonna make this money or whatever, you have to finish this.
Right.
Like, having someone to hold you accountable is amazing, and working on a team like that is fantastic for getting your art done.
Yes.
Because if you're just holding yourself accountable...
Because there's someone standing over you going, we need to have a product for this client by this particular day, so I don't care what you have to do it.
Just why I like working in teams, because you need other people around to hold you accountable for things. Otherwise, you're just going to go... You're going to get inspired on the next project, and you're going to forget about the one you're doing. Which she almost does. She's like, oh, I want to do this and this and this. And it's like, no, you're going to finish this project, because this is what we're working on. Because if you don't, we're fucked. It's too late. There's all this money involved and all these people involved. Like, it's not... Right. This is bigger than just you.
Like, you've literally made this promise to the local government that you're gonna make this anime.
Yeah. So that's a really important thing to me for artists to witness in that show, is like how to have this team and to have the animator with her who fills in the blanks of stuff that she can't do. You know, she can't draw characters and she can't animate. She needs someone else to do that. And so they all fill in the gaps of what the other person can't do, which is fucking great. It's how you work as a team, goddammit. And I'm like, I wish I had known those things when I was younger, because there's always that, like, you feel growing up when you're trying to get into an art, like you have to do everything yourself.
Yeah, you gotta be a one-man show.
And you don't know anyone who can do those other things. And it's like, if you can meet those people who fill in your blanks, or like the person who wants to produce, who just like really likes what you're doing, and they can't make art themselves, but they want to help you make your art, you know? which is why I keep my business partners around, because it's like, I have a friend who really believes in me and wants to just help me do things, and I'm like, that's good, because I need you to do these other things that I can't do, like send really good emails and like talk to people on the phone and shit. Like, that's where I struggle the most. So I try to get people who can fill in those blanks, because I am just an artist, and like mostly, you know, like if there's anything I obsess over to the extent that what's her name obsesses over animation, which I don't even do it. Like she's very inspiring, the animator girl, in the way that she is obsessed with studying like the way people move, because it makes you go like, I'm not doing enough in my art to be the best at it, you know? Like, I'm not being careful enough and observant enough of my surroundings, because I'm usually incredibly observant of lighting and how things look in scenarios where it's like, yeah, Hope knows, because I'll look at her in her house and I'll be like,
because you'll do random lighting tests in the house just in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, because it's like, you need to be observant of your surroundings and how different lights play on each other if you want to recreate it, because the whole point of lighting, like, young filmmakers, especially in YouTube space and everything, which is why I make fun of a lot of like colored lighting and shit, even though I do it all the time. It's lighting for the sake of looking cool and aesthetics and experimentation, and not for the sake of, like, in actual film, the goal of lighting is to set a scene and imitate real life. Yeah. So it's like, you need to know how to light for a real life scenario, not just for how to make shit look cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's not always about 3-point lighting and all this shit. It's about what looks natural. And so you have to be constantly observing how different areas feel when you're in them, so that you can recreate them in a way that looks good without it, like, you know, completely inappropriate.
Yeah.
I've probably explained this in a terrible way, but, like, I look at that all the time, you know? Like, how does it feel to sit in the house with the windows, the light coming through the windows, and, like, shit like that.
Form over function.
Yeah, exactly.
Ignoring how something actually works to make it look cool.
Yes. Which you can do in music videos and stuff, which is why music videos are fun. But you gotta also, like, understand how the world works and, like, how to light naturally.
Yeah. That's why in drawing, people always say you need to master real anatomy before you go into more abstract anatomy.
It's inspiring to take that approach.
Yeah. I certainly can see aspects of your personality in Mizusaki and Asakusa, because of the way she, her director nature.
Yeah, because I'm a director and a cinematographer, so I relate to both. But I'm not, like, I can't relate to director girl in the way that she is a constant well of ideas, which I think a director needs to be, which is why I don't try to be a director all the time.
Yeah.
Because I don't have those ideas and inspirations constantly for the world building and all that shit, you know? And, like, there are people who do. They just have ideas pouring out of them constantly, and I've worked with them, and they're great, you know? Like, those people are the best. They just can't turn off ideas all the fucking time.
But that's why it's important to work with a lot of different types of people.
It's like, my skills are problem solving and execution and shit like that. That's where I excel. Where people tell me ideas and I make them better. Like the 48-hour films, it's usually like, you know, I could have Josh or someone feeding me ideas and I could take it and go like, okay, this is how this is gonna work, because that's what I like to do. I like to take your ideas and go, this is how I can make that function as a story, because I know how to do that. I just don't have the random inspirations coming to, you know?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, once I figure out how to make it function as a story, I don't want to write the dialogue and shit.
Oh god, yeah.
That's what I don't like to do as well. Oh shit, the cannons are firing.
Days.
100 years in the making. Hold on.
It's time to fight Ganon. This is it. This is the end. Let's see if we can beat him with our unpreparedness. I have no food.
Excellent.
I wasn't sure if that was
we're gonna get copyrighted by Nintendo for showing this cutscene.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever. We're not making it.
We haven't made ad revenue for this in years.
Well,
I mean, now times have changed.
Times is hard.
Or I could use the ad revenue, but I can't figure out fucking. It's always been linked to Conrad's like Google AdSense account or whatever, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it, but the Google AdSense is like broken right now, and I can't go onto the website to figure it out. But I need to figure it out so we can do live streams, and so we can actually get paid for them, and so it doesn't just go to Conrad.
Yeah.
Because now I'm poor again. I'm unemployed and desperate. Damn it. Let's do it. There he is. He's spooky.
Yeah.
He's cooler than I remember him being.
I liked him. I liked him the
Yeah.
first time I saw him. Like, he's kind of got a lot going on, but it's neat.
Yeah.
He's kind of extra, but like a good
Because he's
extra.
a big combination of all the other Ganon monsters, you know?
Yeah, that's why I said it's a good extra.
Yeah.
It's not like oh, this is fucking over-designed.
I wish I could remember the controls well.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Can I use the special arrows?
No, MMR!
Ah!
Of
You
course.
cannot heed my call.
I'm sure it will shock everyone to hear that I relate most to Kanamori. It's just like the person who wants to
Nice.
figure out the way to get it done. Is this helpful? Is this going to be useful? No?
Yes.
Don't fucking do it!
It's great. She's the best character, though. She's the most important character. Everyone needs her. That is the most important part of making art, is knowing how to sell it.
It's just like anytime I hear someone just spouting a bunch of fanciful nonsense, and I'm like, yeah, but is there anything you can actually use this for? Because otherwise you're just saying shit, and what's the point?
She is the sole character that makes the show, like, better than Shirobako to be, like...
To have someone who's not
Yeah.
just starry-eyed about anime,
Exactly.
you do, you kind of need that character. I think that is definitely part of what makes it, kind of more... I don't know, not necessarily more interesting, but it feels like there's more to it.
It's just different stages, where it's like Shirobako is like, oh, this is how the anime industry actually functions, and like it's cool to learn about it and stuff.
Yeah,
but
no, it's still very... I'm not saying
Eizouken-
Shirobako isn't good.
yeah, but Eizouken is like, this is how artists function. You know, this is how a team of artists
Yeah.
needs to work. That's what makes it so cool. Is that it's like you can apply this to anything in like. It's just really inspirational, you know?
Yeah. I
It
think
gets
it's
you
really it's more about like these characters and the archetypes of the personalities that they are and
Yeah.
watching them interact.
And they're three fucking perfect characters. That's why
Yeah,
I
they're
say
great
that.
characters for sure. And I mean, you know, it's also Yuasa, which just
Yeah.
means I'm inherently biased to it by the nature of
Yes.
loving most everything he's ever made.
And it's got like the Bakuman sort of shonen appeal, where it's like about watching them grow and get bigger and do cooler things, you know? It's really almost more comparable to Bakuman than it is
Yeah.
to Shirobako.
That's probably
It's just
fair.
Bakuman is so much longer and so much more happens, you know?
Yeah.
But the characters are similar in the way that they, you know, they fill in each other's gaps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just that Bakuman is about so many more people over the course of it. Oh god, I died. I gotta pee real bad.
He murdered.
I'm gonna
He will
pee and
fucking-
then we'll fight Ganon again.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Huh?
Okay.
Oh,
Bye.
let's keep going.
All right. Bye. Hey, what's up? I guess it's just me and you now. I hope you're staying safe out there, guys. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a downer with all the coronavirus stuff. It's just really frustrating when you work in that field and it's all you hear about all day, every day, and it wears you down, you know? It sucks. But hey, you know, there's still good stuff out there. We've got Animal Crossing. I've got a town. I'm living my dream. I'm designing a dream kitchen because I'll probably never be able to have a dream kitchen in real life. So I'm resorting to playing a fanciful video game to design the kitchen of my dreams. This is what we have to look forward to. As adult millennials, we'll never be able to accomplish something as unrealistic as having a kitchen with an island in it. You know, that's really just too much to ask in this modern day and age. We need to be happy just renting our little 900 square foot house and you know, living in little cardboard boxes.
Woo! Shantytown.
Hey.
Anyway, so on the note of Eizouken still, I was thinking in the bathroom of
Cool.
It really just makes me think about how much artists hold themselves back by trying to do everything themselves. And
Sure.
like I see it especially somewhere like the PCP, for example, where it's like someone like Ben, you know, he's a fucking fantastic artist. And I think he
Yeah.
would probably agree with me on this because he's expressed the sentiment of, like, he would like to be an illustrator for someone's comic, you know?
Right.
And not do it himself. Because it's like, someone like him, it's all about, like, he's such a fucking awesome artist. The Vapors looks amazing. I've got a copy here. He's one of my favorite fucking comic-style artists. And it's like, what holds him back is, like, that the productivity level of, like, he, you know, it takes him a fucking years to put out an issue of his comic.
Right.
Like, he's obviously not, like, someone, if he had someone holding him accountable, if he were doing the illustration for someone else's comic where they're coming up with the story, they're just cranking out ideas and giving him storyboards, and he were just doing the drawings, his productivity would probably be incredibly high, you know? Because he's a great artist and he can work fast and he can do it. It's just, like, the fact that there's no one there to hold him accountable, and there's no one for him to work with, that probably slows him down. That's speculation, you know?
Yeah.
But just from, I lived with him for a little bit, and just from observing his productivity levels over years, over the comics, you know? I know he works on other stuff, but it's like, when you look at those productivity levels, it's hard to say that it wouldn't be more productive for him to work as a team, as an illustrator for someone else, which he's expressed interest in doing, you know? I think that would be a good look for him, and it would help him be a lot more productive and make way more money, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just to be an illustrator on someone else's thing, but it's like everyone wants to do their own thing so much. Not saying that he does, and, like, you know, not passing any judgments. I'm just using it as an example.
Sure,
you know?
and I mean, there's some people who can kind of do that, but
Yeah, and some people
most
can't.
people can't.
There's, like, guys like Andrew Hussey who can be incredibly prolific, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of people, they can be these fantastic artists and they feel like they have to make their own vision and their own comic, and they don't realize that they would be happier doing someone else's thing and just doing the part that they like, you know? Like, you don't have to do all the parts that you don't like if you can find people who want to do those things and work as a team, you know? If you don't like writing the story and you do like drawing, find someone who likes to write stories who can't draw and draw their comic. Like Conrad, for example. He started writing storyboards for his comics or whatever, and he's loving it. I'm like, this is what he should be doing the whole time, because he likes writing stories and he can't fucking draw.
Yeah.
He should be working with other people. How do I skip? Yes. But, like, if he just worked with other people, I'm sure there's tons of artists who would love to draw Conrad's comic, you know? They should be working together on a 50-50 venture where they get profits spread evenly, and they should be making a fucking comic. But Conrad has always been a person who tries to do everything himself, you know? He's a much better example than Ben. Conrad is a great example of someone who tries to do everything himself, and he should be collaborating with someone who shares his vision, you know? Just like with his rap beats. It's like he should be having a dedicated person like Shade. Everyone likes the stuff he did with Shade the most.
That's true.
Working on his beats. He should have someone else mixing the audio. There should be a team that he works with, and stuff would get done better, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he did that for a little while with the DeVue editing, you know? It's just, those videos were so big and it would take DeVue so long. But, like, it did free Conrad up to do his own stuff. He just couldn't sustain that, you know?
Right.
It's just like, everyone should have a team that they are working with, unless they are really confident in their productivity. That's my overall
Most
point.
people can't handle that level of, like, organization for like organizing themselves and keeping themselves on a schedule.
Yeah, and if I'm speaking shit that's relating to you guys watching, do this. Find someone to work with and increase your productivity, because it is great when you get a team of people. You know, there's nothing more satisfying. It's got to be the right people, because there can be people who really suck. You know.
Yeah. That's the problem, is just finding the right
Yeah.
mix of people.
And it's hard. It's very hard to find the right people.
Yeah,
to work with.
it's not obviously easy.
It's just so much better when you can. Hence, you know, I have not found the right people to work with. Like, I've had directors I got to work with, and then they went away.
Yeah,
So,
that's the problem.
yeah, it doesn't always work out.
Yep, sometimes,
I found producers, but they're not making anything. So it's not, you know, it's one step forward and two steps back. But we're on the cusp, you know. It's gonna, we're building a business.
Building a business.
Wow.
Very nice.
We gonna get him. We gonna get the Ganon. Ah, I just gotta stop sucking at that. Come on, boy. There you go, Flare Rush. Yeah.
So, in all the quarantine chaos, we've been watching some media.
Yeah.
We watched Castlevania Season 3.
Oh, fuck. I forgot all about that already.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked you don't. You immediately stopped thinking about Castlevania Season 3. It was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It was so good, I
it's
forgot about
the
it.
berserk of American anime.
He's a Quentin Tarantino
He's the
of
Quentin
anime.
Tarantino of anime. God help us. So Victor, what was your favorite part of Castlevania Season 3?
When it was over.
I mean, besides that.
I mean, it's got its, like, naturally, just like every fucking season of Castlevania, for some reason it has to be, like, 10 episodes long,
This one
because
was
it's
like
on
12.
Netflix. God, it was 12. It's just so unnecessarily long for no fucking reason, because they have to make it so long, 'cause it's a fucking Netflix show, blah, blah, blah. And then it's just like, all of it is just characters dicking around and walking around and doing fucking nothing until the last 2 episodes, which are just like an explosion of action and violence and retarded shit. And it's just like, why not just make this 3 episodes? Oh, my favorite part is when, let's see, Alucard fucks twins, and it's a guy and a girl twin, and he gets a blowjob, and then they tie him down and try to kill him.
Victor! But he cries during the
Yes, he
blowjob!
cries. He cries while he's getting sucked off by a man. And it's this deep thing, and then they're like, oh, we don't trust you, you're gonna betray us, and he's like, literally no. And then they try to murder him, so he has to murder them. It was hilarious.
Oh, man.
Because, like, the final battle climax of the show is occurring while Alucard is fucking these twins, and also this other guy is fucking a hot vampire girl. And it's, like, cutting between extreme scenes of violence and sex, and it's goes on for fucking ever.
It's quite extensive. It's like 15 minutes
It's
long.
very stupid.
Which, I mean, in the hands of a competent director and a better story, that juxtaposition could work.
Yes. But
However,
it's very, very funny.
When it's Alucard getting his dick sucked by 2 weird ethnic Japanese incest twins, and he's crying as he's getting his dick sucked, and you're just like, oh god!
That was definitely the best part of the show.
I was like fucking screaming. It's so
very
funny.
good.
Holy shit.
Very fucking good.
I mean, the vampire girl's really hot, so that's a plus. I mean, at least you get to see her tits, and that was good.
Yeah.
But,
I'm gonna make sure
was it worth 12 episodes? Probably not.
Fuck no.
Probably not.
God, it was boring.
Oh my god. As usual, like, the dialogue, the jokes, so cringy. Just, the way that the voice actors deliver the lines, you're like, have you ever spoken to a human?
Yes.
Like, you guys
Because
talk
they're-
like you lived in a box for 20 years.
These fucking movie actors to do a cartoon, and they sound stupid like they always do.
It's baffling. It's baffling how anyone could listen to this dialogue and think it's, like, clever or funny
And
or,
it's
like,
so
laugh.
up its own ass.
And
It
you're just
thinks
like,
it's so brilliant.
what the fuck is going on with this fucking show? Half the time it looks like dog shit. It's like
Yes.
barely animated. But then of course, you know, you get to the end and then there's the Sakuga of people flipping around and cutting monsters' heads off.
Like, if you took all of that and made an AMV, it would be fine. It would be
Sure.
great. You'd be like, oh, this looks pretty fucking cool.
Sure.
But
However,
the moment watching the show is boring as shit.
Also, I have a huge bone to pick with the fucking demon designs. They're so uninspired. They're fucking all over the place. The aesthetic of these demons is just like, there is no common theme in what brings them together. They just look like a mishmash of weird bullshit that people like was like, oh, you know what's cool? Centaurs. Oh, you know what's cool? Bats. There's literally a demon that's a fucking Chiropteran from Blood Plus, like straight one for one, ripped from Blood Plus. Like, fuck you.
In fairness,
these demons suck.
like, I think the Castlevania games are kind of like that, where it's just like a bunch of random shit.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, because like fucking Bloodstained was like that.
But
It's just
that's
like
not
a bunch
an
of
official.
random shit.
That's not an official Castlevania
Well, but it's the guy who made
game.
Symphony of the Night,
Yeah,
so, like, it's
I don't know,
similar.
man.
I'm not sure. I
would like to give Castlevania more credit than that.
Either way,
not the anime,
stupid
the
fucking
game.
gay ass show.
Oh my god.
If we weren't playing video games all the time,
Oh
there's
my
no
God,
way
no.
we could have watched it. We would have
Anytime
fallen
that we
asleep
like
every
just
episode.
watch it by itself without something else going on, I fall asleep.
Yeah.
So
We would have been
there's
passed
that.
the fuck out.
However,
It's Ganon.
Yes.
Oh no.
on the opposite end.
Oh no, I jumped off my horse.
Whoops.
I got the bow.
Nice.
Yeah.
On the opposite end of the entertainment spectrum,
Yeah.
we watched 7 Seeds on Netflix.
Yeah.
This is the complete opposite of Castlevania in that it is entertaining every moment of every episode. There's always
Beyond, like-
something happening, and
The
you're like,
first episode
what?
was, we were like totally not into it yet, and then like everything after that was like, oh shit, wait, this is great. What are we doing?
Everything beyond
we gotta
that.
pay attention. This
I
is
was
nuts.
like, we had it on in the background. I started kind of like half watching what was happening, and as I realized like the fucking gonzo shit that was going on in this show, I had to stop and be like, oh my god, what is this?
Yes.
It's great. It's the fucking pulpiest garbage anime
Yeah.
you've ever
It was-
seen, but it's absolutely so bad it's good.
It was very nostalgic. It felt
It
like
felt like being in middle school
Yeah.
and watching anime.
it felt like grabbing some random bargain bin anime and being like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm 13 and I'm gonna watch it anyways, and then
Yes.
being like, oh, that was alright, I guess.
Oh my god, it's so good. Literally just like things happen and they never stop happening. And you can't have, there's no way you can predict what's going to happen next because it's going to be some complete non sequitur that you're like, what? Where did this even come from? What are the rules of this world? What is going on? I'm so confused.
Yeah, it was quite confusing.
You're gonna be really confused but really entertained, and honestly that's all I can ask for from something I'm watching dubbed,
Yes.
you know, for pure mindless entertainment.
There's like people need to talk about more and appreciate like the appeal of just watching some schlocky shit dubbed. Like I think that's why all the shit is on Netflix. Like they get the
Oh, for
weirdest
sure.
bag of shit.
They
and it's all total
absolutely do.
schlock. And it's like watching it dubbed in a marathon while playing video games while we're on this quarantine. It's just like
That's exactly how it was meant to be.
yeah, like it feels
consumed.
super comfy, and it's like, yeah, this, like, not everything has to be that fucking serious, and it's so much
Yeah.
easier to watch, like, a mediocre anime when it's dubbed.
Exactly.
Like, we've been watching Fate Stay Night,
oh my god, yeah.
which I've been thoroughly enjoying dubbed.
I'm
like,
pretty sure
the
this
dub
is my
terrible.
second. Oh, this
like,
the dub
Seven Seeds.
sucks.
Seven Seeds sounds a lot better than Fate Stay Night, honestly.
7 Seeds is still bad though.
Fate Stay Night sounds like fucking dick, and this is the newer Fate Stay Night too, not the old one.
This is yeah.
This is the UFO table one. And it's
Yeah.
like, there's some very entertaining shit that happens, some very dumb shit that happens.
It's pretty funny.
The main guy fucking sucks so much
Emiya
ass,
is
which
the
everyone
worst character ever. I fucking hate him. I cannot stand this bitch.
knows. Yeah, but I've been enjoying it, you know?
But it is
and
fun.
I'm
Like it
this
is it's fun to watch.
This is the best way to watch Fate Stay Night,
Oh,
for sure.
For sure. I mean, and you know, Rin is fucking hot as shit. So
Yeah,
that's
Rin
a
is
plus.
hot as shit.
If it allows me to watch the show, appreciate the plot for the dumb, hilarious nonsense it is, and also get to watch Rin, then it's like it's a win, dude. It's
Yeah.
all good.
It's like watching it in Japanese, it always just feels so fucking serious.
It's
and
so
boring.
pretentious,
Like,
yeah. And it's
so
like this is
pretentious.
not that smart.
And I'm like, this show is dumb, and I don't want to take it seriously. I want to watch it dubbed and be like, lol, and then appreciate the good parts when they come, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, then I appreciate the other parts more because I haven't been bored to death and, like, I'm not zoning out, you
Yeah.
know? I'm just like, oh, cool, something cool's happening. All right, I'll pay
Yeah.
attention. Oh, fucking Garugamesh just ripped out
Garugamesh.
Alali's heart and fucking exploded her, and it was like, oh, sick.
Yes.
That was pretty neat.
I love
I'm glad
it.
I got to see fucking Gilgamesh rip out Alali's heart. I didn't know that happened in this show.
It's like, yeah, you're watching it and fucking when god damn it, the first rider dies and her head just fucking twists around like 5 times
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, cool.
That was fucking nuts.
I love it. It's great.
And,
Lancer
like,
is best boy even though he's a big fucking dork.
The climax of Emiya and fucking Archer, like in the parallel world having
Oh my
dialogue together,
God.
like would have been unwatchable in Japanese.
Fuck.
It would have been so boring.
Dude.
God, it would have been the fucking worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I can't handle people
Oh my God, I
like
cannot get this fucking
philosophizing in circles. I hate
Yes.
it. I want to kill myself when I have to listen to that.
Especially when it's too, like, when it's the worst character of all time and his future self.
And you're just like shut up!
Archer, who was cool up until this moment where he becomes lame because he's just Evia.
Yeah.
Which, like, you know, but, like, it's fine. Oh, damn, I actually died to this guy. Did they make it harder or something? What the fuck? I can't get his eye.
I mean, you are also distracted. Also watching Shinji get fucking body morphed into a big fucking weird demon by Gilgamesh, and you're like, yeah, fuck this guy. He's a rapist.
True.
He sucks. He gets what he deserves.
It's been a fun time. And we can play Animal Crossing while we watch it. It's great.
It's perfect.
Playing the fuck out of that Animal Crossing, man.
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk more about Animal Crossing if we do a live stream with Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna end up talking about it while we play it. And then we'll just be saying the same shit again.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries.
It is definitely the best Animal Crossing in
Oh, for sure.
the end-all fucking Animal Crossing game. Just like all of this wave of Nintendo games where it's like, I don't know how they're gonna make more of these. It just feels like they're done.
Yeah.
Like they're done with ideas. Especially after Luigi's Mansion 3 was so fucking lame.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, oh, this is it. This is over. That we should have done Vic and Hope through. Maybe we could do that game. Because it's just so boring to just play it.
So boring.
It's not good.
Yeah, I really don't enjoy it very much at all. Sorry.
Yeah. There's just nothing happening. And it's not aesthetic in any way. Like, it's just
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, this is just a dumb baby game. Okay.
This is just a dumb baby game.
It's like the original was a dumb baby game, but it was at least spooky.
Yeah. I hate that in the new game, the ghosts have so much less personality.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, well, that's 90% of the fun, is
They
like
just feel empty.
the weird, like, cool ghosts that all have their little gimmick. And in this, it's like, alright, cool. Great. I have a dog ghost.
All the
Cool
environments are
beans.
just kind of dull.
Yeah.
It's like, they don't feel like they're meant to be spooky in any way.
They're really not. They definitely, like, turned down the spooky factor.
Yeah, it's like I get you wanted to go with all these themes, but like you could have made them spooky themes.
No.
It didn't have to be like you go to
Then
the
the dumb
dinosaur
little
museum and like
babies.
the dinosaur is just a lame boss fight and nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, that is really disappointing. Okay,
Yeah.
what the fuck was the point of that? Oh, now I have to
Absolutely
backtrack
nothing.
and chase a cat around. This sucks. This is
Oh my
gay.
god,
This
chasing
is
that
fucking
cat I think is
stupid.
what broke me.
Yes.
I could not.
That was the
handle
breaking
it.
point for me too. It was like, this is boring. I hate
I was
this.
like, this is just busy work to make us run around. I
Yeah.
hate this.
To pad out the game for some reason.
This is
even
not
though, like,
gameplay.
the original game was so short. Like, why did this one have to be so long?
I don't know.
Like, you're never gonna want to replay it, you know?
No, absolutely not. Fuck that shit. But hey, this new season of anime at least looks like it could be pretty good. There's a lot of potentially cool stuff coming out.
Yeah.
We've got the new furry anime from Trigger, BNA. Looks like it'll be fucking rad.
I got royalty inside my BNA.
Thank you.
Fuck!
Oops.
Damn it, Ganon.
MMR, come back.
I need my vaccines. Save me from Corona-chan.
Oh god. But what if I get autism from the corona vaccine?
Oh my god, get this fucking bastard.
Do what you must think.
Oh, I probably have to use the slow-mo, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Hurt. I'm just gonna keep shooting arrows at him until one of them happens to go inside his fucking eye hole. I don't remember what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Uh-oh. Better,
Bleh.
better wiggle on out of the way there.
He is very cool, even if this boss fight is considered to be very lame.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a neat
it is
monster.
sick.
I
The
do
more,
enjoy this.
this is one of those things where it's like the further away you get from your disappointment over like what this boss fight is, the more you're like, oh, this is actually kind of sick. Like now that I know what it is, and like I'm not being disappointed by it.
Yeah. I mean,
Like conceptually, it's
he's
pretty
essentially
cool.
a kaiju, so
Yeah.
he's pretty neat.
This is the best thing we're gonna get out of a Zelda kaiju fight.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's just the fact that he's so, like, immobile that makes it kind of dull.
Well, I mean, when you've got something that big, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know?
Am I
There's
supposed to, like, hang out with
constraints about
Zelda or
what you
something?
can
Where is
do.
she? Or no, she doesn't exist.
Yeah, she doesn't show up until it's a later.
Fuck you! You bitch, you bitch.
Yeah, you might
Yeah!
want to.
Got him.
Lord. This is going really well.
Yeah, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong?
Use the updraft.
Use the
Okay,
updraft,
yeah,
of
you
course.
gotta. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you for telling us what we should be doing because we're fucking retarded.
Oh, maybe I'm supposed to shove my sword in there. Okay.
Oh.
I like how just saturated and insane this becomes. Nope, never mind.
No.
Use the updraft, Link!
There you go.
Oh!
Jesus.
Oh, I lost my stamina.
Nice.
Fuck. I'm so bad at this. Why? Use the updraft, Link! Do it, Link! Yeah!
There we go.
We're doing it live! We're doing it live! We did it!
And that's time.
That's time! Our speedrun of Breath of the Wild has lasted multiple years. I'm gonna give you a kiss. We beat Breath of the Wild! We did it!
Yay! Here she is.
Holy shit!
It's that boy.
We finally beat it!
Fantastic. Oh no. There he
Thanks to everyone who stuck around. Watched
I
every
hope you
episode of
enjoyed
fucking
this
Let's Play.
700-hour long Let's Play of
It's
Breath of the
finally over.
Wild.
We did it.
Thank God, we're rid of this curse.
There he goes.
We're
We can
rid
continue to
of
do the DLC if you want.
the
If you hate yourself. 'Cause I've never done it before. It'd be fun.
Ye-
But we beat the game.
There he
That's
goes.
it. It's over. Oof. Pretty sick.
Nice.
Fucking Zelda being the fucking oracle and shit.
Bye.
Ah!
Smell
Oh
you
my god, I
later.
can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2!
The breathing.
Yeah, the breathing. Breath of the Child.
It,
If they let you play as Zelda, I'm gonna fucking come in my pants.
let's not get too progressive.
Yeah. I mean, they gave her short hair. It's pretty cool. Zelda looks fucking fantastic in the next
Women
game.
are allowed to have short hair.
Yeah. Sick. She got him.
There you go.
Bye.
I wish they hadn't put her in like a big sheet.
Yeah, she looks very dumb.
Could have picked a better outfit for her, but I guess her outfit in the trailer of the Wild 2 is pretty good. So
Exactly.
I can.
That's
forgive
why
it.
they had to redeem themselves for ruining Zelda in this
I can
game.
forgive that.
They had to turn back around and make her all fucking fucking cool. Hot.
This dress is retarded.
I've been watching over you all this time.
Yeah, she looks like dick.
I've witnessed
Yeah.
your struggles to return.
Look at my
as
fucking
well
my
as
skirt.
the
Nice.
Link likes the skirts, man.
It's
It's all about
you
them
know,
skirts.
sword.
Skirt.
No,
Skirt.
it's very it's roomy. It's good for your agility.
Skirt.
I never
Yeah.
lost faith in you over these many years.
I did it.
Nice.
Thank you, Link.
Bye, Zelda.
Peace.
Hero of Hyrule.
We're the hero of Hyrule, bitch.
May I ask?
I mean, you did everything.
Yeah,
do you
I mean,
really
true.
remember me?
He just shrugs. Eh.
We finally beat Rise of the Guardians. And then we're just teleporting time to before we beat the game.
Excellent. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. A reward for completing the
Yay.
story. The Legend of Zelda.
And then the credits roll.
Goes. That boy right there.
Breath of the Wild.
The beans.
Oh, dang.
Them is
You make my
beans.
breath stink.
Oh.
You make it dank. I'm done.
Okay. Very good.
All right, well, just put us back here.
Hey.
So sweet. All right, that's it.
It kicks you out of the game. It says,
done.
fuck you, buddy. Get
We're
the
done
fuck out of here.
recording this
that
session.
was a whopping hour and a half.
Thank you all for watching Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.